Okay, so here's another example of how AI really dumbs down people. And this case is so outrageous and it's so dumb, and it's just an illustration of the stupidity of the times that we live in. So, without further ado, I'm just going to go really quick through the actual thing that happened, and then we can have a discussion afterwards. So, basically, some white influencer chick put her own head on a black model's body as part of some advertising campaign for tennis apparel or clothing that was recorded or photographed at some tennis game, which is obviously so stupid I can't even begin to talk about it. And that's not really the point here. The point here is, well, it's actually twofold. Number one, the influencer chick blaming her AI agency for doing it. And number two, should that be true? Who are these morons working at that AI agency? Really? This is as dumb as the Gemini engine. The Google Gemini engine, who, when asked to portray SS soldiers from the, German SS soldiers from the Second World War, they, the AI drew or depicted black, Asian, I think even Native American SS soldiers, which is just so retarded and stupid and dumb. They're trying to go woke, and they're using the woke agenda when it comes to recounting the story of a brutal, horrible regime that actually fought against and discriminated against everyone with other than a white background. Basically, I'm gonna leave the racial talk because that's not really the point here. The point is just to have you understand how wrong AI can go and how many mistakes it can make, especially when it comes to sensitive issues like that. I don't even need to begin to discuss the implications and the damage that such a move really is. It's just otherworldly absurd. But here's the real problem. This influencer chick and anybody else who think that AI is the second coming of Christ, which it is not. They're playing a very dangerous game. Because what if somebody who wasn't educated about let's take the black slavery times and oppression in America and the civil rights movement and all the discrimination that African Americans traditionally have faced in America. If somebody isn't educated on that and they see this sort of campaign, they're being led and deceived into believing that it is okay to do a head swap and put some white person's face or head on some black person's body, which it is not. Likewise, if somebody isn't properly educated on the Second World War, where Hitler himself wanted an Aryan Reich, he wanted people who looked like me, blonde hair, blue eyes, and discriminated against everybody, obviously the Jews, but also pretty much everybody who had a non-white background. If somebody didn't understand or wasn't educated about, the Nazi regime, and they saw the Google AI depicting these SS soldiers as black, Asian, Middle Eastern, whatever, they could be tricked into believing that Nazi Germany was like a multicultural society, which, in some ways it was, but it was discriminating. Why is it so difficult to say discriminating? It was discriminating against every single other culture but their own. Even punishing and killing people over it. And yes, This is just a dig at AI and another reason for why you should learn persuasion and public speaking skills and actually conversational skills over mastering AI. Now, I'm not saying that AI is useless. It's really not. It's got its usage, but not when it comes to doing advertising, and certainly not when it comes to ignoring important history lessons. Think about that for a second. If you want to learn more about persuasion, then get subscribed to my email list. The link to do so is in the episode description wherever you're watching it or listening to this, and I'll see you there.